I'd say how anybody can find out if they can squeal or growl. In today's reaction, we are going into the world of Will Ramos, but this time, instead of him singing for Lorna or singing one of his cover songs, he is actually answering questions that people have sent to him on Instagram. So, let's find out what this is about. Right, okay, Will Ramos is answering your Instagram questions. Let's go.
Okay, this is gonna be, what, no more questions, please. Oh!
Come on, Will, what are the questions?
Who even put that in there? Hello, everybody. My name is Will Ramos. Earlier this week, I asked you guys on my Instagram about to go in and answer a whole bunch of questions, and I didn't have a lot of questions. So I asked everybody, I was like, what do you guys, if you guys had any questions, what would they be? So I got a whole bunch of questions. Honestly, a lot more than I expected. This is Will Ramos Answers Your Questions. From Dr. Functionality. What made you buy your Golf R? Well, I used to have a GTI, a Mark V, a long time ago. It was so beast.
Wow.
Well, I used to have a GTI, a Mark V.
That Golf there, I had the diesel version of that, the GTD. That was my first recording studio. First of my reactions. It was in one of them cars.
A long time ago. It was so beast. It was a manual. It had a nice clutch. Everything about it was perfect. And I was like, I want to get another hatchback.
Golf,
and what better hatchback to get than the one that I already had, but the sport mode. At Alex32 2013. Whatever. What type of hairstyles do you have during your life? Ooh, ow. And how did you stay with the one you have right now? Ooh.
Because he likes it.
I had way too many hairstyles, so I had like a 1 and a 2 on my head. That was it, forever. Then I started straightening my hair because I was in high school. I was like, yo, I'm so hard, I'm so seen, bro. It looked terrible. And then eventually I grew it out and I let the curls go.
Wow, he looks like a tennis player there, doesn't he? He looks like a tennis player.
I was like, this is cool. Went afro mode for a little while, decided to shave the sides, keep the scene kid giant bang, and that's basically how I got here, you know? It's just the evolution of the
evolution, yeah.
At Ellie E. How did you become a cat father? I love cats, period. Next, at Volfish.
Okay.
Who is Will Ramos? I'm still struggling to find out every day.
He's a guy who's got ADHD and you ask him who he is. This guy's got about 6 personalities.
Who is Will Ramos? I'm still struggling to find out every day. At Why So Serious 12. What's your favorite video game right now? Ooh, Minecraft,
GTA.
baby.
Minecraft.
I am a sucker for Minecraft. It is the best game, and if you have a kid out there, you want your kid to get mad, smart, and shit, play Minecraft.
Resident
because they're about
Evil.
to learn circuits. At Celestial Dog. 5 bands / artists you would like to collab with. Let's see, the band Camino, great band. Still
Falling in Reverse.
Ollie Sykes, obviously.
Nice.
The guys from In Flames, because I love Anders Breeden. And let's see, the 5th band would be Sleep Token, because, I mean, let's be honest. I love Sleep Token, who doesn't? At Kevy Wright 956, what is the origin of Lorna Shore? The name is actually from, and I feel like we've spoken about this 1,000 freaking times.
I don't know
But it's one character from a Batman comic series, not even the actual Batman like show, like from the comic series.
Right.
I think it's a reporter whose name is Lorna Shore. She's a woman. She shows up in maximum 2 panels, maybe 3, and that's it. At Lee.
I didn't know that. I didn't know the band was named after a character in a Batman. Yeah, it's a long time ago since you've told me though, Kelly, I think. I've forgotten if I knew that in the first place.
In maximum 2 panels, maybe 3, and that's it. At Liege 1983, what size are your stretched ears? Metric system, and any plans to go bigger? I don't know the metric system. I'm American, but 1.5 inches. And now I ain't going no bigger because I'm looking like an elephant already, and I have enough comments about Dumbo and all that. At Lay BBBB. What's a secret hidden talent of yours?
Longboarding.
This one's crazy. I love throwing cards. When I was a kid, me and my boys, we would have a little box and we would set it up on the other side of the room and we get a whole 18 decks of cards and we would just throw the cards into the box and that was it. And now, not gonna lie, kind of a ninja, just saying.
Wow.
At the child of the...
Will Ramos, as we have found out his name is now. I've been calling him Ramos like for years. From the horse's mouth, it's Ramos. Is a playing card ninja. That's an interesting fact.
And now, not gonna lie, kind of a ninja. Just saying. At the Child of the Twilight. Which album or song is special to you and why?
Don't With Pain Remains.
If this is any album in the whole world, I'm gonna say the Sense of Purpose album by In Flames.
I thought he was gonna say his own. I thought it was his
own. That song, that whole album, all of the riffs are killers. They're so good. Why do you love music? From nobody. This one's just from the earth. The earth wants to know, why do I love music? Music is just the best way for somebody to be able to really put themselves out there, in my opinion. There's other people have other forms of art. You know, they have a painting, they can paint. I'm really bad at painting. How did you find out you could squeal or growl?
I'd say how anybody can find out if they can squeal or growl. All you have to do is stub your toe on something. If it comes out clean, you're a normal singer. If it comes out growly, you're going to scream. Stub your toe and find out.
I spent many years screaming and growling in my shower. How did you get into drifting? Ooh, this one's a really good one. There was 1 year ago, almost on the dot today, I went to a thing called Summer Moves. It was an event at the racetrack. My boy Artie from where I used to work on my Volkswagen.
We've done a reaction to that.
Grabs great guys. They're in Fairlawn, New Jersey. Check them out. He invited me to go drifting. I always was interested in it, but I was like, I can't afford this. There's no way I'm gonna do it. He got me into this guy's car and was like, listen, you're gonna sit in this car, you're gonna poop your pants for the next 20 minutes. And sure enough, it was the most incredible experience ever. I want to say maybe 2 weeks later, I went and bought a drift car. What was your most memorable concert performance? The one that, there's so many of them, but one of them was the one we played at Summer Breeze or Summer Blast.
Summer Breeze.
In Europe. It was huge. Everybody was sleeping from the festival, and so we were like, nobody's gonna show up, it's gonna rain. And there's a live video that we posted on YouTube actually, or somebody did. I guess maybe they did, Summer Breeze. You see me, and I first walk out, and you see Adam, and you see him walk out, and he just goes like deer in headlights. Like, I swear to God, nobody expected to see as many people as we did that day. What is the most?
Can you imagine that though? You got this perception that you're going to get on stage and it is going to be nobody there, and then it's packed. Yeah, and then you're like, I'm unprepared. I am very unprepared. You can imagine it, can't you? Well, guys, we better nail this one. That's what they said to each other.
Oh God, nobody expected to see as many people as we did that day. What is the most embarrassing thing that has happened to you on stage? Ooh.
Come on, Will.
There was one time I got really bad food poisoning on the Parkway Drive show or tour. And I remember we're halfway into this song. I think it was Of the Abyss. Literally, we were at the chorus and I'm doing my thing and I'm pushing really hard. And then I go, and I turn around and I walk off stage and I have a garbage that I already had prepared for me because I knew this was gonna happen. And I just stuck my head in the garbage and went, threw up like crazy in that garbage. And then I came back and I finished the set. Will, what was—
I thought he was gonna say that everything fell out of his ass. That's what I thought he was gonna say. I thought he'd hit his pants, you know what I mean? But it was a sick, so that's not that bad. Now, if he'd crap down his leg, that would have a different conversation, wouldn't we?
Like crazy in that garbage. And then I came back and I finished the set. Will, what was your first job? I used to work in a flower store. That was my first job. Loved it. Actually hated it. It was called Beethoven's Veranda. That guy was a dick. Screw him. 16, 17, like, it was my first job. I kind of looked like a head because I got tattoos. Not even tattoos, I had piercings all over my face. I should have just been happy that I even had a job in the first place. That wasn't that hot topic. What's next for Lorna Shore? Baby, we're just trying to stay afloat, you know? The more that we can keep making music for you guys, and the more that you guys are all about it, just keep listening, man, and we'll keep putting out music and keep playing shows everywhere for you guys. Will, what is your favorite—
Everyone go and support Lorna Shore if you like screamo, orchestral, metally. I don't, you can't even generalize them. If you like Lorna Shore, go and listen to him. Best way to support the artist.
Fast food, ramen. I wouldn't even think it's fast food because it takes like 100 years to make it, but when it's already ready, the broth takes no time to make fast food or make the ramen, which is basically considered fast food, but not, you know, God, not really. I don't care. Next. When did you get into RC cars? When I found out I couldn't afford drifting. Next. What are you excited about besides concerts in Japan? Eating ramen, obviously.
Okay.
J Held Ring? This Josh Held? If you were a monkey in a circus, how would you escape? throw shit at everybody and basically make them kick me out. So otherwise, you're gonna get pooped on. So you have
and he means actual poo there, because some monkeys do pick poo up and throw it, don't they?
Options: poop on or let me go. So that's how it is. At Edit Music 2A, ¿puedes hacer una canción que trata de desamor? Por favor,
yeah, pain remains.
La respuesta.
Pain remains.
I don't know, because I don't speak Spanish. From at Spooner Lock.
Oh, I like that. I like that. He's translating it and everything. I don't speak Spanish, and fucking wang the card.
Pero la respuesta. I don't know, because I don't speak Spanish. From at Spooner Locks. Can you please do some drifting with Adam LZ? Yes. When you tell him to, respond to me and then invite me down, I'll be down there. You already know everybody. I love those guys. At Zatzlix. What's your favorite movie and why? The Goonies, because I've watched it 150,000 times. That movie is so freaking good. I love that movie.
Great film.
It's a story basically about strangers.
It's the only thing that Corey Feldman has ever done right.
50,000 times. That movie is so freaking good. I love that movie. It's a story basically about Stranger Things, but done in 150,000 times better because it's old, and they got the guy with the crazy looking eye who, it's a great movie. At Ida, do you think the ocean is salty?
The Goonies and the quest for looking for One-Eyed Willie. You couldn't make a film in this day and age and have that concept. People would be getting offended and getting it cancelled. All the Karens would be ringing up. What do you mean his name's One-Eyed Willie? That's a bit suggestive. That's what would happen.
It's a great movie. At Ida, do you think the ocean is salty because the land never waves back?
No, it's because there's too many sperm whales doing what they do, innit?
Abso-freaking-lutely, 100%. This is insane. At Death1313, wait, what? Sean wants to know, what is your favorite car? Porsche 911. I want to say the GT3 or the one that people usually, I think it's a 964 that people turn into the RWB, which goes crazy hard. It's better be an old one because the old ones look priciest. What is tour like, and how do you take care of your voice? Because you're a party phenom? I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna say I take care of my voice by not partying at all. I used to party when I was younger. I thought it was super sick, and then you start having days where your voice isn't as good the next day, and you're like, I don't drink when I'm on tour. I don't smoke when I'm on tour. Smoking when you feel the burning sensation, usually because you cough too soon or whatever it is, that's literally your vocal cords burning. Fun fact. So they're getting a little angry. At Art by Valeska, why do you like rats? And would you want to have one as a pet? I would love to have a rat as a pet. I freaking love them. They got these little hands that are like this big. They're literally a full-size hand, but it's that big.
Yes.
You could hold up your finger like this, and he could grab your hand, just like this. With both of his little hands.
That's so one way of saying
I was in a band called Euclid many years ago. I bought these hooded cloaks so that we could have a cool, spooky photo shoot. We never did the photo shoot. So I still have these spooky cloaks, 3 of them, in my house right now. I want to say, 7 years later? And one of the times that I pulled it out was during COVID. COVID was going on. I had a friend who was a photographer. He was going around taking photos of people trapped in their houses. So I thought, what better way to be trapped in the house than if we had all of the roommates come out wearing hoods and looking like we're in the most disheveled thing that we could possibly be. And so we did. We all did that. We all put on our hoods. We all held an umbrella. Did weird stuff, basically. And then we became the cult of the Order of the Rat. I ended up becoming this big thing. We ended up making, at some point, Order of the Rat, which I still have stickers for somewhere, turned into the Rat Club. So we ended up making some merch designs. And then that blew up into a whole thing, and it's basically my brand that I've been trying to put. It's awesome. Where I come from, I think we're all rats in some kind of way, and even me. So that's why I like rats. If I didn't have 2 cats that would murder them, I would already have them. Let's put it that way. At Mekudo708, did your family give you side eye for listening to metal into a Latino household? Absolutely, they hated me. They said, don't do that, at all. Metal, bad. Metal, bad. Piercing, bad. Tattoos, bad. Salsa, good. At Steve.pdx, what do you value most in life? As in, what's your biggest personal value? I think my biggest personal value is my close relationships that I make with all my friends and my family. I think that's arguably the most important thing to me. Last question, at RX Queen. First metal show you ever attended, that was Motionless in White at Starland Ballroom 2000, 2011, maybe 2010. Those are my questions. There were many, many more questions that I got, but I'm not gonna lie, if we started doing that, this would be the never-ending video, and I can't have that. So you guys gotta, this is the end. Thank you guys so much for asking on my Instagram. If you guys want more content, don't worry, there's plenty more coming. But for now, like, comment, subscribe, all that usual, Jean, and we'll see you in the next one.
Okay, so the Rat Club is his merch line. I didn't know that. I wouldn't have thought the first gig that he went to would have been Motionless in White. Not that it's saying like it's not his style of music or something. I just thought it would have been like In Flames or someone like that. You know what I mean? Or even like Falling in Reverse or something. But you know, or even Linkin Park. You don't know, do you? But then again, yeah, some interesting points there. Some interesting things here, there, and everywhere from Will Ramos. I like the parts where he was talking about drifting as well, because we've already done the video to that, and it was pretty cool to see him learning how to drift properly, etc. It was good. Yay. Interesting facts about Will. What did you guys think of this? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to check out Will's original video, and I shall see you in the next reaction.